Going? How are you feeling? Hopefully fabulously. All right, let me just take a second and get this how I want it. Hello, hi. So for those of you that don't know, my name is A. Let some people get in here. We're going to be doing a full moon read. And before I start really just like talking, we're going to wait and see if more people start to join while I get my music together. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. All right, I'm gonna get my little decks together while we wait for some people to come in here as well. Let me make sure my table is together. Got my little drink, which is not a drink at all. It's literal ginger ale. All right. So let me just see. Okay, it looks like some people are starting to come in. So for those of you that don't know, my name is A. For those of you that do, hey, it's going to be a full moon read. All right. Not really. I'm still deciding if I'm going to separate this by sign. I don't know yet. I don't know when I'm supposed to know. As of right now, it's just going to be a collective read. I might separate it out by sign though. We'll see how I feel in about a minute and a half when I actually start the read. Come on in. If you have not already, I do invite you to check out, and if you should so feel called, subscribe to my recorded reads channel, A Pretty Lil Tarot 2. That is where I do my recorded reads. All right. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I do invite you to do so. And if you should so feel called, subscribe as well. Make sure you are hitting the like button as you come in if you do decide to stay for a little bit. Okay. And yes, a shout out to my moderators at 369 Dimension Readings. Check out his channel and putting things into context. All right, with me. Shout out to Starting to Heal with Melody, who does short and sweet reads, but always delivers a word. Okay. And yeah, so we're gonna get started in a second. I did feel called to this deck. I am gonna use this one, this deck right here, but I felt called to pull this like right before I went live. So, and then just taking a look, I have like a bunch of major arcana just like all on top of each other in this deck. So give me a second, get comfortable, get your little snacks, get whatever it is that you need. Okay. And we're gonna get started in a minute. Still not sure if I'm going to be doing how I'm going to be doing this for sure. What we do know is that they're going to be full moon messages. If you have a question, you are more than welcome to ask it. I just ask that you do so via email, okay? I am unable to really see the chat like that, straight up. And I will not see your chats until after this read, okay? So just send me an email. The email is pinned in the chat, okay? And I got you, all right? Let's see, what else? Is there anything else that I need to say, that I need to talk about? Nothing that's coming to mind. So I'm just gonna speed up this distribution of my cards. So we have the song "You Can't Stop Me" by Messia and Andy Mineo playing. That could be of relevance. Also, I do feel as though this read, there are going to be messages for Leos in particular, Leo masculine. Okay, I was getting that earlier today when I decided that I was going to be doing a read today for this full moon, which I'm just going to have to say is a treat, because I typically do not read on full moons or new moons. I like to be stingy with my energy. However, I felt really called to do so today. So that's why y'all are being blessed with this. All right. So just another second while I do this, and then we're gonna get going. So what I am going to do, this is going to be a collective read. All right. So any sign. All right. You may resonate with this. Like I said, someone's got Leo in a prominent placement. So we'll just put that out there. And anything else that I'm getting? Oh, getting. Just keep in mind that this has been like the theme of the year, it seemed like. But just keep in mind that nothing anyone does or says to you, about you, at you, okay, has anything to do with you, okay? Just keep that in mind. What people do is about them. That's what I'm getting. All right. So for those of you that don't know, this is a full moon. It's a super blue moon, I think is what it's called. Though if you've looked at it, okay, I don't know where you are in the world, it's orange. It's orange in my neck of the woods, okay? That being said, it's called a blue moon because, well, actually, you know, I don't really know the history behind why it's called a blue moon, but I do know that they are not as common as regular moons, which is why people say once in a blue moon to mean not that common. So this is like the fourth time that I'm seeing the High Priestess card. So someone may be a Pisces. I was going to say someone may be intuitive, but I'm trying to come out of that energy because we're all intuitive, all right? We just have to learn how to tap into it, okay? But someone could have some sort of extra intuition. All right, so let's see what we got for y'all. As far as full moon messages, I don't know if this is going to be one like long storyline or if it's going to be a bunch of little messages. And I'm probably not going to know for another like 3 to 4 minutes. So let's get into this. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you are clicking that like button as you come on in. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. Shout out to my moderators, 369 Dimension Readings and Starting to Heal. Check out Putting Things into Context on 369 Dimension Readings channel. Okay, let's get into this energy. I feel like okay, so yeah, this is heavy Leo. What I'm getting just as far as the emotions go, and this goes in tune with the short that I posted. So for those of you that don't know, I do have a recorded readings channel, A Pretty Lil Tarot 2. I did post a short earlier today just with a quick little blurb for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Leo specifically. Was just basically letting you know that during this time, miscommunications can arise. All right, so I don't know. I do feel like someone does have, or a group, a cluster of y'all may have some rather emotional discussions or conversations, perhaps maybe like triggering. These could be things about things that need to be released, as this is full moon energy. So just give yourself grace. Don't be so hard on yourself, and give yourself the space that you need before replying or responding or answering whatever you got going on, okay? All right. There go them feelings. All right, so someone may be a Virgo as well, Scorpio. Okay. Well, this is looking like, okay. I really wanted this to be like messages, but this is already caught on to somebody's energy. So someone tried to control something, all right? Control the outcome of something, control the trajectory, which we all do every day with just about everything, right? We try to control our hunger and our survival, so we eat, okay? That's a very basic example. That being said, this is giving that someone... I feel like someone tried to control something that they had no business trying to control. I don't really know what this is about. We'll see what else we get. And I feel like they ended up hurting their own feelings. And this could be something that was not felt right away, but for whatever reason right now, okay, around this full moon energy, somebody's feeling it, okay? It's giving like an overflow of damn kind of energy. Someone could be realizing just how they played a hand in hurting their own feelings. We have 3 of Swords out here. That does give, yeah, some sort of like pain. I feel like someone is trying very hard to remain balanced. Okay, this could be you. Like I said, this could be that energy. Like I said, I've been getting strong Leo, but we do have Virgo out here with this Magician. Someone's manipulation or I'm hearing gossip, rumors. How old are we? But someone's manipulation really bit them in the ass, and I feel like they're feeling it now. It might have been like a delayed response, right? Delayed reaction. All right, somebody was real foolish. We have Aquarius energy out here. Let me see this. Why is the Fool here? Didn't want to come out. Okay. So I did see 4 of Wands. I'm putting it back. That has to do with foundations, happy home, celebrations. I'm hearing happy, what is it? Happy wife, happy life. So, okay. Okay. Let's see what came out. Yeah. Somebody, yeah. Okay. So, I don't know where you fall in this. All right. For Major Arcana, we have Libra, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius out here. It's like in trying to make something go in their favor, because I don't know who this is, and trying to make something go in their favor or yeah, that somebody ended up hurting themselves. Okay, I feel as though this is something that they didn't realize would affect them, would impact them in the way that it is. Someone's trying to figure out what they should do next. Somebody's feeling rather dumb. Someone's feeling like they moved rather recklessly. They're wishing that they knew then what they know now. Don't we all, kind of, usually, at one point in life? And yeah, it's giving missed opportunity energy. Someone is seeing someone else or a situation as a complete missed opportunity. And honestly, whatever this could have been, I'm of the belief of if it should be, then it will be, right? But what this is getting, what I'm getting from this is that this, whatever this is, could have been something that could have been. And I don't like to say that. But this could have been a written path. We have options, choices, free wills in life, right? Did I say free wills? Free will in life. This is giving that this was a serious path that someone could have went down, taken to lead a different life, if you will. Another life. It was it's giving like door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. All right. And door number 1 was completely boarded up. All right, blocked off, no longer an option because of something that whoever this is, you or whoever this is, did. Okay, like completely sealed the deal on something before it got before it even got to really get going good. I feel like, damn. Okay, I'm finna get out this energy. That's exactly what this is, though. This is very much giving. Okay, so we have Sagittarius energy, Taurus, Aries, and Scorpio. This is very much giving written in the stars, but again, free will, an option. Okay, this is given a predetermined option that someone could have taken, which is why whoever this is feeling so strongly about whatever this is. Okay, and I know that's real vague. I'm just not gonna dig into it because it could be a number of different scenarios. It is giving missed opportunity. Okay. All right, and so if this is you, I do suggest, again, giving yourself grace, but taking a look what you might have learned from this. All right, what you picked up, what you wish you didn't do. Well, why is it that you wish you didn't do that? Okay, and if this is not you, this could be happening around you. This could be someone who dealt with you or you dealt with in some way, shape, or form the energy that they're in. All right, release it, let it go. If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. All right, let me just see if there's any other advice I can get you for that, and we're just gonna go on and see what comes out next. What are we at? A little under 17 minutes. Okay, so for anyone that may have resonated with that in any kind of way, I just need three to move forward, please. In this full moon energy, spirit, just three. Please and thank you. You're far too kind. Yo, we got this, okay. Someone could be 33. When someone was 33 could have been that could have been a major year, a major age, and or will be. All right, the advice is to let that hurt go, boo. Like straight up. It's time to look in a new direction. Okay, it's time to look in a new direction. Again, if it's meant to be, it's gonna be. And you can take that for however it may mean for you. But that's what this is giving. All right. Moving on. Next, let's see what comes out. We got White Iverson playing by Post Malone. I don't know. Every time somebody plays basketball. Maybe somebody's name is last name is Iverson. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's get messages, please, Spirit, for the collective. You know what, though? Sometimes it takes not hearing a song. It's going to be so random and left field to remember how much you really like it. I'm finna turn this up a little bit because I forgot. This was a whole little... That's my shawty. I'm going to turn it down in a second, though, because YouTube don't be playing. I just want to see if there's something that's going to be relevant. I'm actually being called to this deck. That's fun. I just shuffled that one. All right, so messages. Listen. You know what? I'm actually not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that. All right, guys. Let's see what we get out. Messages, please, for the collective with this full moon energy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you're clicking the like button. I appreciate you so much. Check out my Recorded Reads channel at A Pretty Lil Tarot 2. All right, let's go. Messages. So a lot of the stuff that I'm getting, I feel like I say in every single live. So every single read. So that's kind of like why I'm just kind of silent right now. I'm just kind of getting repetitive messages. Okay, so if someone is contemplating cutting your hair, I feel like you should. Listen, hair holds energy. So if you are looking to release something or move on from something that was really monumental, okay, pivotal to your character development, but you're just feeling like, I don't know, I just feel like something is missing, or I've learned these lessons, I just still feel weighed down by whatever the case may be. Or if you feel like there's like an energy that you can't shake off. And also, I feel like I got this a couple weeks ago as well, as far as cutting the hair. But you've been contemplating cutting your hair, do that. All right. If you haven't been, then you haven't been. But if you have, it could be beneficial. All right. It could be beneficial. Saying this from experience. All right. Let's go through messages. These are just like flying out. Good Lord. Okay, I'm not going to take any more. Let's see what the seals. Cancer, real relevance. Cancer energy. All right. Damn. Okay. Taurus energy. Maybe a relevance. What else do we have out here? Okay, y'all, I need to look at this. Okay, someone can have a tendency to, again, something else I feel like I'm going to say, I feel like I'm forever saying to look inside yourself, right? I'm going to turn this down. Someone may be Haitian. But someone may have a tendency to claim the victim, okay? Someone is very quick to point the finger at everybody else, at everything, but the actual culprit is what this is giving. Someone is very clingy. Someone is very dramatic. Oh my gosh, this energy just hit me. Someone is very much, very codependent. Listen, you don't know what you don't know. So if you notice something being a trend in your life, okay, something keeps happening over and over and over and over again, it will be to your benefit to try to figure out why, okay? And it's something that you don't want to happen. We'll say that, right? And it's something that you don't want to happen, and it keeps happening. I need you to take a seat and figure out why, because the only person that has the answer to that is you, okay? There's that. That being said, someone could also be dealing with someone who is just like unpleasant. And I just feel like is completely blind to their unpleasantness. All right. This is someone that someone gives to. Okay. This could be you who deals with this very unpleasant individual. If this is not you who is the unpleasant individual, no judgment. If so, again, hey, we don't know what we don't know. Okay. But you have to be willing to learn, though. You have to be open to hearing things, okay? But someone could be dealing with someone who is very much like this, clingy, very codependent. I'm talking about codependent to the point where it's like, does not have their own, is unable to recognize their own emotions, okay? This is someone who is, that's what I'm trying to say, emotionally codependent. Unable to be happy on their own. Again, you don't know what you don't know. This is the case because this individual does not know how to be happy on their own. Okay, and it could be that you are learning, which that's fine. It's a work in progress for a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people. All right. If this is someone that you are giving to, okay, and it looks like you have to, I don't know if this is a child. Somebody could be dealing with a brat. Or like a spouse or a parent, perhaps. Someone is codependent on somebody in a major way. A very immature energy, okay? And I say very immature because it's giving adult but teenager, right? So like an adult, a grown adult, like you got a 2, a 3, or 4, okay, as the first number in your age kind of thing, and their age kind of thing, but they're acting like they got a 1 in front of it. All right, that's what I mean by that. Someone could be very unsure with regard to how to move forward. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I love how this works out. Feeling stuck. Okay, so this is Pisces energy as well. So water with this Cancer moon. And then we have Earth. So that being said, let's see if we can get you some advice here for Taurus energy. So now we have 2 indicating water, Cancer, Pisces, and 2 indicating Taurus specifically. So those are relevant, okay? I do have a feeling this is someone or situation that you are going to be either forced to let go of or deal with in as minimally as a way possible. For those of you who perhaps cannot walk away from this situation for one reason or another, or this individual for one reason or another, okay, Jamaica may be irrelevant. Someone may be from Jamaica or perhaps New York. Okay, for some of you guys, this is someone that you do have to either pay like alimony to or you're stuck supporting in some way because of a reckless decision or a decision that was made in lust that felt good, but ended up not being good, not being great. Okay, so there's that. Again, listen, whoever this is could have, oh, that's a lot. Whoever this is could have such, I'm getting like claws. What is this like? What is this like? Claws in your back, right? To like have their like the ability to do this to you. I hope that makes sense because I don't have the words for that. That's why I'm doing this in a major way, to the point where you could feel like you don't know right from left. You could be feeling extremely guilty. You could be feeling bad for not wanting to deal with whatever this is, not wanting to give to whatever this is, but you ain't got a choice. But again, you feel obligated. That's manipulation, okay? That's a very, very strong indicator of well, I was gonna say narcissism, but I don't want to say narcissism because I do feel as though it's overused, and there are a lot less narcissists walking around than you would think. However, there are many people with narcissistic traits, okay? So let's not get that confused. That being said, someone is very unpleasant. Someone has got someone either gaslit or manipulated to the point where they are they're not putting themselves first, okay? Feeling guilty about wanting to leave a situation, really, really worried about how others are going to view you leaving a situation, or again, like I said, very much giving like this is something that perhaps you can't necessarily leave, but you need to remove yourself in a major way. Because right now you're keeping yourself trapped, okay? Pardon me, y'all, while I adjust myself. But yeah, you're keeping yourself trapped by dealing with whatever this is. Someone could also use sex as a manipulation tactic. I mean, if you know this is the case and you know this person is that's what they do, like, don't allow yourself to be manipulated that way. Like, it's that simple. Like, Are you grown or not? Okay. That being said, I don't know why someone cares as much as they do about how those outside of this situation, whatever this is, are going to view it, because that's what this is giving. But that is part of what's keeping you trapped. So you need to release this, all right? So I'm not gonna drag this out. So we have BPW by Jasmine Sullivan playing. So again, somebody probably got that BPW, okay? Or so you might feel, okay? That being the case, if you notice, do not put yourself in a situation that is going to force you to be regretful, all right? Okay, one second. My dog is scratching at my door, y'all. Bear with me 1 sec. I'm gonna let her in. We got Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Magician, and Ace of Cups. All right, give me 1 second. Stand there and look at me. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have Justice, which is Libra energy. Okay, and then we have this Four of Swords. So again, perhaps maybe you just need to go inside yourself, okay, and meditate. There's no harm that can come from that, but it needs to be let go of, whatever this is. I don't feel like you can stop giving, and I don't feel as though... Yeah, this is the issue because your emotions are involved and someone has successfully manipulated you emotionally, if this is you, okay, for quite some time, all right? You know what it is that you know. Part of the reason why you're second guessing things the way that you are right now is because you know what it is that you know, okay? Don't let other people tell you what it is that you don't know, or that you know. Like things that you know about yourself. Things that you know to be true for you in your reality, right? Because reality is relative. Someone also, so back to this, someone also could like throw tantrums is what I'm getting. Like, just like I said, just really, really unpleasant. Let me actually just pull 2 more for that. Advice, please, for this, please, Spirit. This is giving, oh my gosh, this is giving like the type of person that would go live and air all y'all shit out on live. And I feel like whoever you are the complete opposite of that. I'm sorry if that's the case, because that sucks. All right, so we got Hangman again. Okay. Let me just get one more. Whatever this is, you need to learn from it, okay? The ability to learn from it is there. Bruh. This could go on and on, but somebody has got their reins in you, whoever you are and whoever this is. I need you to separate yourself. Listen, okay, if this is somebody that you live with and you have to live with them, like, do you have to? Like, do you have to? Like, seriously, like, do you have to? Because if you don't have to, then you should move. You should leave. Because... you should leave, okay? And just in whatever way you have to support them, you still do it, but not under the same roof, okay? And if you do have to live with whoever this is, just I don't even really know what to tell you. Just try to keep your contact minimal. Try to emotionally disengage, okay? And the best way to do that is to spend time with yourself and do the things that make you happy. Oh, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we got the 4 of Wands, okay? Happy home, celebrations, okay? Can speak to foundations, okay? Graduating, moving on, happy times, all right? You got to be true to yourself in order to get this with this Page of Wands. I don't know. Can you guys see this? Because sometimes I be holding it way over here. In order to get this 4 of Wands. And I don't know, in order to be able to have a happy home like you really, really want to, your happy home might exist under a completely different roof, okay? And whoever this is very well could throw a tantrum, but that's none of your concern because nothing that anybody does has anything to do with you, okay? All right. Let's get, how long has this been? Okay, this been long enough. We're going to get just like one more, okay? And I'm going to come back at another time to do one of these, okay? I don't really want to talk for 2 hours, okay? And I also don't feel like 2 hours worth of messages. However, I do know that there's some messages that needed to come out. So we'll see what comes out. All right. Someone could have just gotten their hair locked up, all right? Or is in the beginning stages of locking their shit up. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Listen, straight up. So the theme, listen. The theme that I'm getting, release the need, let go of the need, because for some of you guys, it really feels like a need, okay? It's not a need, but it feels like it, so therefore it is in your life, to put others before yourself, okay? I don't care who they are. Okay, I really, it doesn't really matter. Obviously, if you have like a newborn child, okay, you're gonna need to do what you need to do, right? So use your common sense when I'm saying this, but for the most part, you're living for you. And I don't really care how that sounds because that's the reality, all right? You're living for you, so it doesn't make sense to put others' needs above your own in the grand scheme of things, right? Because people like to act slow, okay? And people like to act like they don't know what we're talking about. And by we, I mean anybody who has their head screwed on tight and tries to provide insight to help others, okay? So when I say things like, hey, you need to be selfish, okay, you'll always have that one person, but wait, no, you shouldn't be selfish because A, B, C. You should be selfish, all right? And I need you to use your deductive reasoning skills that you have, okay? And figure out what that means for you. I'm going to give you an example of what that means for me, okay? An example of not putting someone else's needs unnecessarily above my own would be, I'm sitting here just hungry AF, right? Just so hungry, okay? I haven't eaten since yesterday morning for whatever reason, because I just been so busy, okay? And I finally got a second to warm myself up some food, okay? I got food, it's warming up in the microwave right now, okay? Right now. And I have a homie that calls me and says, hey, listen, we finna go to this restaurant that is across the street from you. We are going to be pulling up in 10 minutes, but don't eat nothing because we are celebrating this and this and this and this. And this person over here is treating. So come on. And you are hungry, you're tired, you've been working, you ain't ate nothing. The food that you've had your mouth set for is done, okay? The microwave just beeped, all right? So now you have your friends or homie, whoever the case, blowing you up now because you're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna just stay in, right? They blowing you up, blowing you up, blowing you up. You being a party pooper. Why you working too hard? Why won't you just come out? Why won't you do so without you feel me? I hope that you feel me and you feel where it is that I'm going. That is an example of others, okay, maybe not being not having ill intent, right? Not having malice behind their actions, but wanting you to put their wants, okay, their needs in the moment above your own. You already said no, okay? You said you're tired. You said that your food just finished warming up in the microwave. So they're coming at you, sending text messages, FaceTiming you, all this stuff, and it could feel like guilt tripping, but again, there's no malice behind it. It would be putting their needs above yours to just say, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Fuck that food that I got in the microwave. Fuck the fact that I'm working on about 3 hours of sleep and I feel overwhelmed and tired, right? I'm just gonna go do this, right? That is being selfish. Yes, that is definitely being selfish, because those individuals could then look at you the next day like, hey, that was selfish as shit. We told you that we were celebrating this person's A, B, and C. We would have loved to have you there. That is being selfish, but it's being selfish for you because that was to your benefit, right? That is what you needed in that moment, okay? That is what was best for you. So I just did a whole long example. I really hope that's clear. I just feel like maybe somebody needed that broken down to a very basic level. It's okay to be selfish, even when others are putting, you know, again, not even necessarily coming from a place of malice. You got to put yourself first, boo. All right? And that's just what it is. And that has nothing to do with anybody but you. Because remember, like I said, this theme that I keep getting is nothing that anybody does is about you, right? So nothing that you do is about anybody else but you. That makes sense. Okay, hope so. I guess it's either going to be for you or not. Let's see what we got. All right, we're going to do one more pull. Yeah, but I just, there's, and honestly, if you were, the same energy keeps coming out. If you were raised to be a people pleaser, which like 98% of us were, okay? It can be maybe easier for some than others, but it could be what is the word that I'm looking for? Not hard, but it can be an adjustment. All right, it's all about training your mind. Training your mind. Yeah, but I'm to the point now where when people tell me, oh, you're being selfish, that's selfish as shit. Guess what? I look at them and I be like, yeah, it is. You're right. And I bet you I'm going to sleep great tonight because of the selfishness that I am encompassing. Now, this does not mean, okay, this does not mean be greedy. This does not mean be mean. This does not mean be anything negative. I'm talking about as far as you're concerned, okay? All right. I was going to elaborate, but I just got called to just be quiet. So I'm not going to say any more on that. Let's pull. One more for full moon messages, please. For the collective. Hey, we got I Stand on That by E40 Plan. I stand on it. All right. Yo, Virgo energy is just out here tonight. What's up, Virgos? What's up? What's up? Okay, before I say this, because this is going to be so wild if this is what this is, because it's literally what I just said. Let me just see it real fast. Why is this, why is the Eight of Cups here? Okay. All right, y'all. So okay. All right. So while I'm over here just like nodding and not saying nothing, right? Sagittarius energy. So someone might be a Sagittarius. I have it in a prominent placement, as well as Libra. Okay, Leo again, but I knew Leo was going to be strong out here. Maybe someone might need to cut off a Leo. Okay, or Leo, boo, you may really just need to speak your truth. Okay, someone could really be having a tough time when it comes to speaking about something. And I'm not really sure why, and I'm not going to dig into why, because if it's you, then it's you, and you know why, I hope. Okay, and then if you don't know why, sit with yourself, because the only person that's going to have the answer is you. But ultimately, what this is giving, I think that someone needs to walk away from the idea of what was, because what was shrouded in illusion, okay? Shrouded in delusion, okay? Real talk. Someone has, okay, let me just see what this is real quick. What is this? Why is it? Okay. I was going to say someone has an opportunity for victory, okay? But I was like, and the reason why I said that is because I have this Ace of Swords, and that's what I was getting from the Ace of Swords, was victory. But I'm like, let me clarify and see what it is. And you know what's clarifying? For those of you that care and those of you that want to know, is the Ace of Pentacles. So, someone has an opportunity at victory, but whatever it is that you're perhaps not wanting to speak on, you're going to have to, okay? To whomever it is that you have to, even if it's just yourself. Like, even if it's, okay, so for some of you guys, that could very well be the case. You just might need to look in the mirror and just admit some shit to yourself. And then move past it, okay? Let it go. Nonetheless, doing this, listen, the actions that we take unlock different shit, okay? What do I mean? You decided to put on black shoes today instead of the red ones that you had planned on when you went to sleep last night, okay? And that unlocked a chain of events, okay? That would not have been had you decided to wear red shoes. Real simple example, okay? I'm saying this to say, because I feel like someone is really, especially with this falling out sideways, somebody is really having a hard time either admitting something or speaking up about something, which is to kind of pull back into the other poll that I did a couple minutes ago. It's giving similar energy. It's holding something up. It's keeping something from manifesting. Something that someone really, 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 really wants. Okay, the opportunity is going to be presenting itself. To either start fresh with whatever this is for you, okay, or have a second chance at something with a completely different individual, with a different set of circumstances. However, it is going to result in your ultimate wish fulfillment. But yeah, you're gonna have to speak on something or admit something, okay? And this could mean cutting someone or a few people off and vocalizing why. That's real specific. I mean, I don't know why you need to say why. I mean, personally, I feel like not everything needs an explanation, okay? But for whatever the case may be, this is, all right? And the way this is literally falling, and I keep saying I'm going to get another camera set up so y'all can see the shit, how I be seeing it. And even then, you're not going to be able to see it exactly how I see it. But just so you can see the cards. This is literally going to unlock your wish fulfillment. What it is that you want. What is that somebody wants with this 9 of Cups? Somebody is delaying themselves by procrastinating. Okay. Let me just see real quick. We got Positions Planned by Ariana Grande. Someone also needs to let go of regret. I feel like someone could be beating themselves up about something that has happened years and years ago. And I feel like it's great to recognize and wish that you had handled things differently, okay? Or wish that you had seen something, but you didn't. Okay? So beating yourself up is not helping you. Okay? What you could do instead is really figure out what it is that you've learned from the situation. I feel like I said that at the beginning of this read too. So that's definitely a sign we're gonna end this. You have to live with yourself. So be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And don't hold yourself back. Like, I just feel like, oh, that's what we were trying to figure out. Okay, what can make this a little easier to speak on? Because I feel like this is a strugglement. And it's like you have good energy all around you, but for whatever the case may be, your unwillingness to admit something or, yeah, speak on something is like keeping, it's like keeping you, it's giving glass bubble is what I was hearing, like glass bubble. So I don't know, but what I would say is it's keeping you from what it is that you want, which is in your reach. But it's like tar, like your feet are stuck in tar or like concrete. So it's like what you want, what it is that you really want is like 2 steps in front of you. Like you literally can't get it, but whatever you're procrastinating or delaying or just not wanting to do because of pride, perhaps, maybe not wanting people to know certain things. I mean, honestly, you'd be surprised what people know that they don't speak on. All right. What's going to make this easier? Okay. So we got What You Need by Don Toliver. Okay. What you need to do on some real stuff, though. What you need to do. Again, this moon is about release. Okay. Letting go and be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. You need to let go of whatever this is. Okay. What is going to make this easier for whoever this is to speak on whatever this is? Admit it. What is this? What is going to make this? Definitely not. Okay, weighing options. Let me just look at this part, though. Gosh, I don't like to eat my words. So I'm not. But remember how I was just talking about being selfish earlier? Let me think about how I can phrase this. When it comes to being selfish, right, and putting your best, right, because your best interest is not going to harm, we'll say that, harm another in a way that is going to energetically affect you negatively. Okay, just follow me. If you are doing things for your best and highest good. Okay. So when I say be selfish, I do not mean at the expense of another that will impact you energetically negatively. All right. So I'm just gonna say that. I don't know. I hope that you feel me and that you follow me. I'm just gonna peek at these really quickly because there's a lot out here, and I'm just really I just need real fucking quick, nigga. All right. So Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra. Did I say Sagittarius yet? Okay, so those those energies may have a lot to do with this, whatever this is, okay, one or a few or all of those. But what this is giving, someone is gonna have to be willing to move forward, come hell or high water is what I'm hearing, but alone, okay? Okay? Yeah, that's what this is. That's what this is. So, speak on whatever it is that you need to speak on. Admit whatever it is that you need to admit. Release the desire and the need for others' approval. Use your own discernment, okay? Because life is complicated. So that's obviously not going to be advice that you need to take in every single situation. So definitely use your discernment, but ultimately that's what this comes down to. Somebody just needs to be brave, okay, to stand on their own, all right? And that gets easier when you know yourself. Because what other people have to say about you literally doesn't matter. Because you know yourself. Right? So there's that. I feel like there's something else that needs to come out. However, I don't feel as though it's with either of these decks. Okay, we're going to put an oracle. And then I'm going to let you guys go. Just bear with me. Let me see which oracle. I'm also being called to these. Let me just grab this real quick. I am going to pull an oracle, but let me just see why this is screaming at me so loud. Because I don't ever use this deck. I shouldn't say that because I do. Obviously, I'm using it right now, but like rarely. So let me just see something real quick. There's something in here. Yo! Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys just saw how I just did this. I'm just gonna show this because let me just preface it. Let me just preface it by saying I just said a second ago that somebody needs to be strong and willing to stand on their own 2 feet, do their own thing, and not give no fucks about what anybody else has to say about it, right? Because you know yourself. I just want you to see what this says. It says, do it on your own. Do it on your own. All right? Immediately. Immediately. So I need whoever this is. Whoever this is, okay, to take that advice. All right, let me just grab an oracle, and then I'm going to let you guys go because I don't have anything else to say or share, and I don't feel like any other messages are coming through than what's going to come through on this oracle. I just got to see which one it's going to be. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? All right. Dang. I don't know. I don't know which one. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Here we go. It's not coming to me. It's not coming. I was about to just say F it because it wasn't coming, but that's what we're going to do. So this is, what deck is this? The Starseed Oracle. All right. Y'all, at the bottom, I just saw something that said the Great Severing. Let me just see. Okay, so we're going to take this. I am going to pull, but this just because that has everything to do with what I was legit just saying, okay? You need to be okay with cutting people off and doing your own thing, all right? Because when you let things go, you make room for what needs to be there, right? What is next, okay? Release. Release, release, release. All right. What is the message that needs to come out of here, please, Spirit, so that you people can go on with the rest of their night? Myself included. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Gemini energy could be irrelevance, or someone could be a twin. Nose is itching. Someone could live in Texas. All right. What is the oracle, please? Okay, so I'm gonna take both of these just because I saw this jump in after I decided I was gonna take the Great Severing, so it just came back out. So it needs to be here. And then we have You Got the Love. All right. Yo, I love how this like goes with this. So the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Okay. So Mars energy, that's masculine energy. That's Aries energy, Emperor energy, Tower. Also speak to Scorpio energy, although Scorpio is Pluto, but I just said Scorpio because Tower is Mars energy. So anyway, all right. So we're gonna read on this. All right. We also got jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Okay. And we got you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries. Oh, you know what? And I didn't say that. Well, I guess it wasn't for me to say then, but it's coming out now. Boundaries. So for those of you, if any of you guys are still watching, that was resonating with I think it was the first pull I did, or maybe it was the second. Dealing with that energy that is real, just unpleasant and codependent, but you have to give to them. Boundaries, okay? Boundaries. And guess what? People who do not benefit from your boundaries do not like boundaries. Stand your ground. Stand on business. All right, so with the Great Severing, this is a shadow card, is what this says. I'm going to show it to you and then put it down because you can see it. All right. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Remember how I said you just need to just speak your mind, say what you need to say, admit what you need to admit. Hey, if you need to apologize, then apologize. Say what you need to say, and then cut off whoever it is you need to cut off, okay? Don't be afraid, is what it says. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way. Yo, I love this shit. Anything that's standing in the way of letting go. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded. Hey, I'm going to say that again. We're all wounded, okay? So just as I'm telling you guys to be kind to yourself and give yourself grace, I strongly, and I guess to some people, you know, they would say I'm naive, but I'm very much not, believe in offering grace, okay? Being kind. Now, that does not mean at the expense of yourself in a major way, but offering grace, okay? Because we are all wounded. All right. Our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. What I just said. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we will see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. All right. So something that you can do to help move along this process, ask yourself how you are blocking yourself off from love. Okay. And how you can soften towards those that have hurt you, including yourself, right? We do things that hurt ourselves. All right, next we got jump in. So let's get on to that. Thank you so much for being here. If you're leaving, that's fine. Just click the like button on your way out. Mwah! I appreciate you. All right, there it is. Okay, jump in. Okay. I'm just going to skip through this part because, well, actually, no, I'm not. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to go on a tangent, but let me just say that I did just learn something like a couple of weeks ago about the Milky Way. And do y'all know, side note, okay? Do y'all know that Earth is actually not originally a part of the Milky Way galaxy? It's a part of another galaxy that has been slowly joining or slowly colliding. That's the word, slowly colliding with the Milky Way galaxy for however many thousands of years. Anyway, okay. It is believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable. They have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow. All right, that was this one, this card. They have the ability to find calm. Can you see this? To find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. The card is here to encourage you to do the same, okay? Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. What did I say, though? I said that. I said that. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Do not wait for permission to listen. Be selfish, okay? Do not stall until you feel ready, okay? Stop procrastinating, admitting whatever this is. Take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right in, all right? There's that one. Last one we got is you got the love, the codependency boundaries one, all right? Let's see about the love. I love this deck so much, but I would just strongly prefer that it be numbered, because it would make finding these so much easier. Because I literally have to go through page by page until I find it, because they are not numbered. You got the love. Somebody does need to apologize to someone, okay? And that could be a tough pill to swallow, all right? It's only a tough pill to swallow because of pride, okay? So if you were wrong, admit that you were wrong to yourself, if nobody else. If nobody else, admit that shit to yourself, okay? You were wrong, self, okay? You could have handled this better, self. All right, that was toxic as fuck and very detrimental and hurtful to A, B, and C when you did this, self. Going forward, I'm gonna handle situations like this, self. Okay, just somebody need that. Why can't I find this damn I can't find this there it is. Okay. Literally the last one in the book. That's wild. All right, so you know what? And I have not heard of this, these beings, the Hadarian beings. So I'm definitely finna look that up when this live is over. All right, so the Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love, who see love in all people and situations. I love that. Oh, listen. Okay, listen. So as a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, independent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. Who can relate? I feel like a lot of you guys can. They dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first. Motherfuckers, if I ain't been saying be selfish all goddamn night, and then establish a healthy relationship with others. To remember that the love they seek is already within them. Yes, okay, yes. Like I said in the beginning, somebody's learning how to, or needs to learn how to be happy alone, how to make themselves happy, okay? They truly do have all the love on their own. The message of this card is to review the way you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship is what this book says. It does. In which you may be losing your sense of self, y'all. It's common for star seeds to dive deep into relationships. I definitely know this to be true for myself, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Listen, everyone that you feel a strong connection to is not going to give you those loving feelings, because you feel a strong connection to them because you've made an agreement before you incarnated here this time around, that you were going to teach each other lessons, okay? And lessons a lot of times is painful. So just keep that in mind. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility, child. It's time for me to go to bed. Volatility to it. So volatility, like disruptions, conflicts, like an earthquake, up and down, hot and cold, unexpected kind of stuff. Like Yeah. And you're always unsure. Oh, look at that. They then explains it. Okay. And you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made consciously or unconsciously. To acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you. Okay? So questions to ask yourself. Do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? And it's saying, how can you develop a deeper love for yourself? So the only person that's got the answer to that is you. I love y'all so very much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. I truly hope that that wasn't too all over the place for y'all, and that you were able to take something from it. If you have not already, please do click the like button. It's free. I do ask that you check out my recorded reads channel, A Pretty Lil Tarot too. All right, check out 369 Dimension Readings channel. Right, putting things into context for some very interesting content there. Check out Starting to Heal with Melody and go ahead and just subscribe to her, okay? Because she keep her messages short and sweet, and I promise they're gonna speak to you. I'll see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye. Oh, happy full moon.